Asambeni bataba. Sawoni ngonya.
uTekulu abafazi bakwaNomgabi abebela uTekulu la behleze emlovini bethi uShaka kayikubusa bethi kayikubankosi kanti kulapha ezawunethezeka khona umlilo wothathe kaMjokwana umlilo wothathe oshubuhanguhangu oshisa ikhove isedlebe kwaze kwayikwasha neyisemabedlana inkomo ekhala emthonjaneni izizwe zonke zizwile ukulila obiziwe ngidunjwa kwasoyengweni yezwa amancenceza engwakwakhali odande ngankalo wayabuya ngankalo wayawudabula emathanjeni abantu abakatoye abafa begodola babuya amacingwana lapha engonyameni inyathi kandaba ejame ngomkhonto phezu komzimvubu namampondo esabile nokuyehlela nani bogambushe nani bofaku nize ningamthinti lo mntakandaba nothi uba nimthintile kobe nithinta uphunga naye nathinta umagebe hlanga lo makhulu wena
Bayethe Nkosi wena yundlovu. Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi, leader and founder of the IFP and uncle to His Majesty. MEC of Agriculture, Rural Development, KZN Provincial Government, MEC Cyril Xaba. The Honorable Consulate General of India, Mr. Raghunathan, and his lovely wife, Mrs. Rekha Raghunathan. Mrs. Sita Ramlachman. Padma Shri Anup Jalota and troop. Dignitaries, Reverend James Mtetwa, MP, Omi Singh, MP, Senior Director General, Zakhele Mkai of KZN Provincial Government, Dr. Brian Tusi, Dr. Shangwe of the KZN Provincial Government, Nkosi Chaliza, Chairman of the House of Traditional Leaders of KZN, Nkosi Mtembu, Mrs. Rajbansi, Mrs. Sally Padiachi. Ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. Good evening. My name is Ravi Ramprasad. I'm your Master of Ceremonies this evening. Of course, indeed, a very, very warm welcome to you to celebrate a brother, a friend, someone who's dear to all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, our birthday boy, Mr. Ishwar Ram Lachman. Please give him a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, to officiate the program, I'd like to call upon Mrs. Sivalakshmi Naidu, who will lead us into a universal prayer by Swami Shivananda.
Om, O adorable Lord of mercy and love, salutations and prostrations unto Thee. Thou art omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient. Thou art Satchit Ananda. Thou art the indweller of all beings. Grant us an understanding heart, equal vision, balanced mind, faith, devotion, and wisdom. Grant us inner spiritual strength to resist temptations and to control the mind. Free us from egoism, lust, greed, anger, and hatred. Fill our hearts with divine virtues. Let us behold Thee in all these names and forms. Let us serve Thee in all these names and forms. Let us ever remember Thee. Let us be ever loyal to Thee. Let us ever sing Thy glories. Let Thy name be ever on our lips. Let us abide in Thee forever and ever. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, just a few house rules, if you'd be kind enough to abide by this. If you could kindly turn your cell phones onto the silent mode. Use of flash filming and photography is strictly prohibited as well at the same time. And kindly enjoy the rest of the program and the festivities we have lined up for you. Ladies and gentlemen, to officiate it tonight, I'd like to introduce Sri Kanan Viramani, who will be performing a beautiful piece. Please give them a big round of applause as they entertain us in the opening of our program tonight. Thank you.
My pranams to one and all, and very happy birthday, my dear brother, Ishwar. It's a great moment for me today to sing in front of all the big dignitaries and in front of my Guru, Dronacharya, Padma Shri, Anup Jalota. They told me to sit and sing in this chair. I will never ever do that when my Guru sit in this chair. Maybe I can take this blessing on his chair. So I'll stand and sing. And before I come and sing, our Guru, resident priest from India, from Mumbai, Guru Shankar, is going to do a small invocation for Lord Ganesha. As our tradition, whatever we do, opening of Ganesha prayer.
Hari Om. Om. Hari Om. Hari Om. Gananam Tva Ganapadigam Kavamahi Kavim Kavinam Ubamastravastravam Jeshtarajam Brahmanado Brahmanashvadagana Srinnannudabi Sidasadanam Yadastanam Varaprasida Mantradam Adastavidam Yakshasya Devidam Mridunjavaja Prasidam Ishvara Nakshatra Paripurano Ayil Arokyam Abhishakradam Dhanyam Dhanam Bhashum Bhaguputralabam Shadasambhratram Dhirkamayugo Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Sadhedavadam Pavitram Sri Mahatriyambhakanada Paripurana Nakshatra Gradhandhyavajaranajaratyaya Shantarubam Bhavitre Mandrado தென்னாடுடைய சிவனே போற்றி, எந்நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி போற்றி.
Thank you, Guru. The first song I'm going to dedicate to our Guru Shivananda. The song is going to be in the language Tamil, one of the foremost Indian languages. The meaning of the song: you are my mom, you are my dad, you are my Guru, Lord Shivananda. Without you, I'm nothing. Ishwarji is one of the most favorite song I composed and sang in the CD for my birthday boy. This is for you. எந்த அம்மாவும் நீயே, எந்த அப்பாவும் நீயே, சத்குரு சிவானந்தநாதா, எங்கள் சிவானந்தநாதா. என் அம்மாவும் நீயே, என் அப்பாவும் நீயே, சிவானந்தநாதா, சத்குரு சிவானந்தநாதா. சிவானந்தநாதா, சத்குரு சிவானந்தநாதா. குருவே நீயே பாதம் கதியன சரணம் அடைந்தேனே, குருவே நீயே பாதம் என்று சரணம் அடைந்தேனே. உயிரினில் கலந்த உணர்வினில் கலந்த சச்சிதானந்தனே, உயிரோடு வாழும் எங்கள் சிவானந்த குருவே. சிவானந்த குருவே, எங்கள் சிவானந்த குருவே. சிவானந்த குருவே, எங்கள் சிவானந்த குருவே. சிவானந்த குருவே, சிவானந்த குருவே. சிவானந்த குருவே, எங்கள் சிவானந்த குருவே. என் அம்மாவும் நீயே, என் அப்பாவும் நீயே, சிவானந்தநாதா, எங்கள் சிவானந்த குருதேவா. சிவானந்த குருதேவா, எங்கள் சிவானந்த குருதேவா. வாழ்க்கையில் தோன்றிய குருவின் ஞானமே, என் வாழ்க்கையில் தோன்றிய குருவின் ஞானமே. உணர்ந்தேன் உன்னை என்னுள் கண்டேன் சிவானந்த குருதேவா. உணர்ந்தேன் உன்னை என்னில் கண்டேன் சிவானந்த குருதேவா. நீயே சரணாகதி சிவானந்த குருநாதா. நீயே சரணாகதி சிவானந்த குருநாதா. உயிரும் நீ உடலும் நீ சிவானந்த குருநாதா. என் எல்லாம் நீயே, தெய்வம் நீயே சிவானந்த குருதேவா. சிவானந்த குருதேவா, சிவானந்த குருதேவா. சிவானந்த குருதேவா, என் சிவானந்த குருதேவா. என் அம்மாவும் நீயே, என் அப்பாவும் நீயே, சிவானந்த குருநாதா, என் சிவானந்த குருநாதா. சிவானந்த குருநாதா, என் சிவானந்த குருநாதா. நமோ 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 சத்குரு சிவானந்தா. நமோ 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 சத்குரு சிவானந்தா. சத்குரு சிவானந்தா, சத்குரு சிவானந்தா, சத்குரு சிவானந்தா.
Sri Kannad Veeramani, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. Thank you. Thank you.
I would like to introduce my musician, Kumaran Gangan from Durban on the tablas, and Rajiv Mohan, one of the talented keyboard player in South Africa from Durban.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me the greatest amount of pleasure now to introduce to you the lady right beside Mr. Ishwar Ram Lachman, the man who has been motivated by this lovely woman and inspired in many ways. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome on stage Eswari Ramlachman. Please give a big round of applause. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, dear boys and girls. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to Ishwar's 40th birthday celebration. A special welcome to His Majesty, the King, King Goodwill Zwelithini Kabeka Zulu Bayete, Her Royal Highness, the Queen, His Excellency, Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi Shenge, MEC for Agriculture and Rural Development of KZN, Mr. Cyril Kaba, Consul General of India, Mr. Raghunathan, accompanied by his lovely wife Rekha, our international music entourage, led by the talented Padma Shri Anup Jalota from Mumbai, India, as well as Mr. and Mrs. Kannan Veeramani with their musicians and dancers. A special welcome to Ishwar's young and beautiful mum, Mrs. Sita Ramlachman Kisun. Please allow me to also extend a cordial welcome to members of provincial and national government, religious leaders, and members of religious organizations, professional colleagues, members of Gopio, and dear friends and family. We are delighted to have you with us, and a special thanks to those guests that have traveled from afar. Ishwar was not keen on having a birthday celebration, but eventually conceded when we marketed it as a Thanksgiving function dedicated to all you wonderful people that have touched his life in your own unique way. Please know that you are an integral part of Ishwar's life and are indeed special to him. Your presence is greatly appreciated. As always, to absent friends and family, we miss you. Please let's observe a few seconds of silence to remember Ishwar's dad, the late Mr. Polly Ramlachman Kisun, who is looking over Ishwar and showering him with his blessings, as well as Mr. Temba and Lovo, a friend and work colleague who passed away last month. Let us also remember the late Mr. Roy Padiachi, who was a mentor to Ishwar. Please let's observe that moment's silence. Thank you. In conclusion, let's enjoy this evening together to capture some wonderful, magical moments. Let's create happy memories and let's surround ourselves with laughter and friendship as we celebrate the 40th birthday of a special human being. Happy birthday, Ishwar. May Swami Shivananda and Swami Sahajananda continue to bless you with peace, prosperity, happiness, excellent health, and the strength to face the trials of life. May you grow from strength to strength. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you for your warm, wonderful words. I think Ishwari deserves another massive round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Technically, the welcome of the entire event in terms of the program kind of sums up what we are to expect for the rest of the night. And she very humbly put it this way, that initially Ishwar did not want to have a party as big as this or a celebration as big as this, and as she said, we marketed it as a thanksgiving to him in order for him to go ahead with this. So as it was mentioned a short while ago, naturally, if you know Ishwar as well as I do, ladies and gentlemen, you would know that he could fit this entire building full of people. But tonight, he's handpicked his guests, those who are close to him, near and dear to his heart, to his family's hearts, to be here, to celebrate his life, to celebrate his achievements, and be part of this beautiful function. So thank you very much once again for inviting all of us and for having us here to celebrate you as an individual. Now they say, ladies and gentlemen, people born on the 8th of February are indeed interesting and intelligent. They also could be extremely sensitive and at the same time very friendly by nature. Now, They seem to be exceptionally loyal people and devoted to the people that they love. And I think Ishwari picked on that in her opening remarks of her speech when she mentioned that this is the kind of nature that Ishwar has. Now, over and above this, indeed, don't be fooled as well by the humility. They could also surprise everybody with some hidden talents that they have. And although introverts at nature, they tend to show their abilities only when they are required to. And of course, they do not believe in unnecessary publicity of their talents or capabilities, and it's one of the reasons they are quite modest and discreet. I think that perfectly describes our dear friend and brother. And ladies and gentlemen, allow me to tell you my history with Ishwar and the reason I'm standing before you here tonight as the Master of Ceremonies. As most of you would know, in the room, I worked for East Coast Radio for many years, and over and above that, I used to attend what we call satsang, a devotional service at the Shivananda Ashram in La Mercy. And that is the first time I met him. And we go back about, just to give you an idea, about a good 20 years. And I'm honored to know you for that amount of time because you've inspired and encouraged me and motivated me as a friend in many ways to serve, to unify, and to bring people together. And I think that is so interesting because I'm also almost as old as my brother. I'll be turning 40 in a few months, so I can call him very comfortably bigger brother. It was during this time at the Shivananda Ashram that Ishwar would basically encourage people across all walks of life to help, to serve, to nurture. And it was these very same qualities that attracted myself and my personality to him. And from that moment onward, we have become inseparable. We are very close friends. When we require one another, we may not talk to each other every day, but we are definitely a heartbeat away and a phone call away. I can pick up the telephone and tell my dear brother that this is a situation and I need some advice here. Or he may do likewise. He may call me and ask the very same. And what's important is that we are always there for one another. And for me, that is important. Relationships and building relationships and nurturing those relationships. And that is the kind of individual that Ishwar is. So, yes, wishing you all the best for your 40th. May you enjoy wonderful health, happiness, love, and joy always. And let tonight be a testimony to the fact that you have so many people around you to love you and care about you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd now like to call upon the Consul General of India. Let's give Mr. Raghunathan a big round of applause, please, as we welcome him on stage. Thank you.
Your Majesty, Her Majesty the Queen, His Excellency Prince Butaleji, Honorable MEC and my good friend Mr. Cyril Khaba, respected Padma Shri Anup Jalota ji, whenever somebody comes from India, I feel homesick. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and not the least, the birthday boy, Ishwar Ram Lakshman. Very happy birthday to you, and enjoy and have the best of everything in life. That's our only prayer to you. Every day morning when I wake up, I utter the name of Ishwar Ram Lakshman. His name consists of three gods, Ishwar, Ram and Lakshman. So all my sins are washed away of the previous day, and I look forward to committing more sins the following day. So Ishwar, you are very special to me. I have known you for last about 1.5 years, a very modest man, a very simple man. And he has been very helpful to the Consulate General of India here in Durban. I remember the day when we hosted the International Day of Yoga on June 21, I think. I'm getting old, I'm forgetting dates. He was the one who worked till early morning, 2 o'clock, to see that the entire stage and everything was set and done that day. It was a singular achievement by Ishwar and a wonderful job done. And I think we had one of the finest gatherings on the beautiful beaches of the Durban seashore. It was a wonderful function. And there are certain very unique qualities in Ishwar Ram Lakshman, which I don't think I have found in many of the members of our community here. He is one of the very rare and few people who speaks Zulu language. It is very, very rare. I have not seen, I can't even count on my fingers, 10 people who can speak Zulu language from my community. It is Ishwar who speaks that language in a fluent manner, and he mixes up with the people and he knows. In fact, let me recount an incident. I was one day looking for Ishwar very frantically. I was trying here and there, and I was ringing up Ishwar, I was ringing up all his friends, and he was nowhere to be found. Finally, at the end of the day, he called me back, "Sir, I am in Dundee, putting submersible water pumps for the people who are having no water," and he was doing the social service to him. So that was the quality which really admired. We bring us to the people, closer to the earth and closer to the people. It's really a laudable achievement, and you have done a lot for the people of KwaZulu-Natal here, and you must be very proud, and you must be having a sense of satisfaction that you have done something. I wish you all the very best. The presence of so many distinguished guests here, the Honorable MP Omi Singh I see here, and there are so many distinguished guests out here who have come, testifies to the fact of your modesty and your friendliness to all of them. And I think there is no better occasion and no better venue for this to hear the legendary son of India, Padma Shri Anup Jalota ji, who is here, and we look forward to hearing a wonderful concert today evening. So once again, I wish you a very, very happy birthday and long life, and with all the blessings of all the people out here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Raghunathan. Ladies and gentlemen, up next on our program, a message by the MEC for Agriculture and Rural Development of KZN, Mr. Cyril Daba. Let's give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Program Director. Thank you. His Majesty the King and Her Royal Highness the Queen, usingaye namhlanje, that is Mr. Ishwar Ramlachman and Mrs. Ramlachman, Mntwana wakaphinda ngene Prince Buthelezi, the Consul General of India, Mr. Raghunathan and Mrs. Raghunathan. I saw the chair of the Ingonyama Trust Board, Mr. Jerome Ngwenya, members of Parliament present, religious leaders, distinguished guests. We are also blessed to have our well-known artist, an international artist amongst us, is also recognized tonight. It is a special occasion for me in particular to be honored by invite to be amongst the special guest of our colleague Ishwar. Ishwar has worked within our communities. He may be considered as one of unsung heroes for all what he has done serving humanity. And we all know that serving humanity is serving God himself. We really thank you for that. We can only wish that God gives you more years, courage and strength, so that you continue to do what you have been doing. We also thank your family for allowing to do what you have been doing within our community. We thank the mother for being a blessing to you, because what you are is what your mother, and your parents in general have actually invested in you. Siyabonga, Mama. Thank you very much, Mama. With those words, Baba, I will also be adding another decade at about the same time next year. So I know how is it like. I'm looking forward to it. And this is your Thanksgiving ceremony and your birthday. We wish that you enjoy it and enjoy the many more years that God has actually reserved for you. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, whilst you are enjoying your starters, I'd now like to call upon the Suja Dance Academy, who will be performing for us. Let's give them a warm round of applause, everybody. Thank you.
Suba no mola,
Ladies and gentlemen, the Suja Dance Academy, hashtag selfie, hashtag dance. Very nice. Let's give them another big round of applause, everybody, please. Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me the greatest amount of pleasure now to introduce His Excellency, the Prince of Kwapindangane, Prince Mangasutu Buthelezi. Let's give him a big round of applause, everybody. Thank you.
Wena wenjovu. Wena wenjovu. Ayed. Program Director, Ms. Rambe Sad. Her Majesty, Queen Mpumelelo. The Honorable Member of the Executive Council for Agriculture in our province, Mr. Cyril Kaba, the Honorable Consul General of India, Mr. Raghunanda, accompanied by Mrs. Raghunanda, our international musical entourage, led by the talented Padma Shri Anup Jalota from Mumbai, India as well, Mr. and Mrs. Kainen Veramani, with their musical and dancers. The Honorable Judge Jerem Ngwenya, the chairperson of the Ngwenyama Trust, members of the Zulu royal family, religious leaders, captains of industry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored indeed to pay tribute to this great son of South Africa. And I would like to pay tribute to Mrs. Ram Lakshman Sr. as I pay tribute to his illustrious son, and to pay tribute to her late father posthumously, and to share this celebration with His Majesty, my King. It's a fitting celebration, as you've just seen from the, what you call the story that has been told on the screen. So a celebration like this should see friends and family gather together so that we might express our joy at seeing such a wonderful young man, Prosper. I happily sing the praises of Mr. Ramlachman, for I admire his character as much as his marvelous acts of philanthropy. I met with him when my friend Sri Swami Sahajananda was still alive. And Mr. Ramlachman, really still a youth. He's still a youth even now, but still a younger youth, was already on the board of the ashram at that young age. We then became very close because of the work done by Swamiji out of friendship. Continued based on the work of Ramlachman himself. He has excelled in serving our people, as we have seen on the screen, donating resources to the poorest of the poor. Several years ago, at the request of the Divine Life Society in Rishikesh, Mr. Ramlachman started the Sivananda World Peace and Community Development Foundation, which he ably leads. I'm proud to be an honorary patron of the foundation, knowing the good work that it accomplishes. Despite his youth, Mr. Ramlachman has been a remarkable example of selfless service and generosity for many years. I appreciate all that he does, not only to assist those in need, but to build strength in our communities. Mr. Ramlachman is the rarest of human beings who walks the talk. He pursues social cohesion, even joining us, as you saw, when he performed traditional rites, unashamedly. People talk about social cohesion, and I think the issue of racism is a major issue, is a major theme of our national discourse just now. Mr. Ramlachman doesn't theorize about it. He does what that means. He teaches people what is meant by it. He sets a great example, encouraging us to attend functions of the Indian community, wherever we are invited. Mr. Ramlachman doesn't feel strange amongst us because he's one of us. And he does all this for no reward, but simply for the love of the people of our country. And I see him as a concretization of our Lord Jesus Christ's injunction to love your neighbor. The fact that His Majesty the King is here speaks volumes. And the Queen, he says it all. If the King is here, the whole Zulu nation is here to pay tribute to this young man. It is not surprising that the King actually saw to it that he participates in the Ngonyama Trust Board. My family and the King himself regard Ramlachman as part of our family. The King himself, you saw, calls him his son. I also call him his son. But we started disputing about this because the King is my nephew. How can it be a son to both of us? So I've decided he's my grandson. And I think it's remarkable and fortunate that Ish has found a wife whose nature is like his own. That's a rare gift. I congratulate him on this lovely and beautiful wife, Ishwari. So as you can see, she has been a tower of strength to her husband. They are accomplishing things one usually expects from a much older couple. knowing that a child is in a way a product of their upbringing, I think we must stress that we praise Mr. Ram Lakshman's mom. We praise you, Mom. You did a good job. It is clear that she and her late husband did a wonderful job raising their son. I think among the things that give the king sleepless nights is lack of respect. As you saw in Parliament, as you see everywhere, that people think it's cool or smart not to give respect where it is due. We thank you, Mom, and your late husband, for you gave us a gift, not just for this community, but to all of South Africa. Let us therefore celebrate the milestone birthday with great joy, eagerly looking ahead to what is still to come. Mr. Ram Lakshman, I wish you a happy birthday, and my wife especially asked me, because she has been ailing, she wished that she would be here to also say what a wonderful grandson you have been. And I would like my grandson to come up, because I have just a little token which I would like to present to him. It's just a token.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give His Excellency Prince Buthelezi a massive round of applause. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it delights me to be amidst an emperor tonight, a prince, and of course, His Majesty the King. Bayete Nkosi. Let's give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome our King, who will be the keynote address speaker this evening.
Thank you very much. Chair conducting this historical event of our Indian son from our Indian community. Your Royal Highnesses, Prince of Kwapindangene, Consular General, and your beautiful wife, member of the provincial government, Mr. Klaba, who is amongst us this evening, Mr. Ram Lakshman and your wife, your mom, your brothers and sisters, your friends, and all those who are in high profile, who have just decided to be part and parcel in accepting the invitation that we have just passed on to all of us. If I remember, that was on the 27th of December when you came to the palace at Nyogeni, where we were launching the Zulu Kingdom orders, where you just issue some invitations to myself and Prince Mangosuthu. And we have accepted an invitation from that day that will be amongst your family and friends that you have invited today. Namaste. Well, there is a lot of things that has been said about Ishwa. But what we should understand, for any family, a child is a gift from God. It is more so when that child becomes a gift to the whole community. Such has been Mr. Ishwa Ram Lakshman. His journey for 40 years. Like many of the people in his generation, he was born into poverty in a confused country where the color of skin was a source of oppression and discrimination. He was born under a system of apartheid, which was not designed to uplift the majority of the country's citizens. Hence, it was ruled by the United Nations as a crime against humanity. Well, notwithstanding all of these challenges, in his own space, he refused to be defined by his past. Ishwa refused to be grouped as an Indian who should interact or help only his community. There's a lot of things has been said about him. Through his actions, he has denounced two great evils, which has been a menace in society in general, and society of nations in particular. So these two evils are hatred and ignorance. So, ladies and gentlemen, when he joins the Zulu regiments, Amabuto, you have seen what has been shown on the screen. During our various cultural ceremonies, again, in action, he embraces all those who spend their entire time labeling people. To the hundreds of Zulu regiments, Ishwa is not an Indian, but as they call him, he is Mfowethu or Insizwa Enye, which is a great affirmation that he is one of them. Seeing his passion and involvement in the regiment drafting, I hereby give him two things as a gift. As of today, as the head of the Zulu Army, I decree that from now till eternity, he is going to be a full member of Izinyosi Regiment. And his name will be Umabheka. Which means is the one who looks after the needy, who looks after the welfare of the others, whom actually in his young age and young group, who have high respect to the other people. As I've said earlier, that there is a lot of things that has been said about what actually Mabheka has been doing amongst our people. If you do good to our Zulu people, you will always be honored and be given a name that natures you with those people that you live with. So, ladies and gentlemen, the take time that people of exceptional leadership, intellectual and spiritual power are ahead of their time rings true for his young men we are celebrating tonight. That's why today I've just announced that his regiment name and his name to the Zulu people will be known as Royal Regiment Izinyosi and then Umabheka. That's how my warriors will be acknowledging him everywhere he goes around the kingdom, doing my people's work. So the Prince of Kwapindangene, and I fondly call him Indodana Yethu, as he have said earlier, but Prince of Kwapindangene have just cleared it up that how could the king call his son when he is my son, and then he calls him his son when he should call him a grandson. So I know sometimes when somebody is doing very good, he is always being respected by his community. But if you don't do good, you deserve no respect. So the way how Ishwar is respecting other people, for us, he shows that he's just a colorblind. But indeed, ladies and gentlemen, over the years, Ishwar has become an additional member of our family. His commitment and promotion of social cohesion, nature conservation, and respect for everyone's cultural heritage and religion has earned him our respect. Knowing that he lost his father when he was young, I hope the Prince of Kwapindangene and I succeeded in closing that vacuum. He has got that feeling, my sister, that his father is still alive. While on this point, I wish to acknowledge the role of Mrs. Sitaram Lachman in her son's life. As a single parent, she raised a young boy who today is respected and celebrated all over the world. To her, we say, Danyavad, Siyabonga, thank you. Now speaking to you as a father, Mapeka. Like any human being, you have your share of mistakes, not just Sida. But I want you to know that over the years, my judgment of you was not based on those human mistakes, but on how you have overcome them. I know that you wouldn't do all that without a right hand that God has made you to choose. Your wife sitting next to you. You wouldn't do all what you've done for my people here if you didn't get such a support from your right hand. I've seen you navigating yourself out of challenges, and what I have marveled at the most was that those challenges did not change you. As after overcoming each challenge, I saw you rise in your faith, and as a philanthropist, I saw you expanding in assisting those in need. You have also increased your support for the needy causes. That is courage. So the community of Osutu in KwaNongoma represents many communities you have supported over the years. As they are in the process of ensuring access to quality education and success for rural KwaZulu-Natal through the proposed Queen Ogamsweli Technical School, I am sure you will be there to guide them. The name of the proposed technical school is close to Prince of Wapindangene and I. In the history, Queen Nomvimbi Ogamsweli is acknowledged and recognized as the second woman regent in the Zulu kingdom. When King Dinuzulu, her son, was in exile in St. Helena Island for 10 years. So Queen Ogamsweli was officially regent in the Zulu kingdom. Her name represents courage in the midst of any challenge. In conclusion, the audience that is present here tonight demonstrates the nature and character of Ishua, which I have just described in this talk, and previous speakers before me that have actually said a lot about you. Ishua, you have set an example for all young people in this country. And I wish that you continue with your exemplary behavior and leadership through your journey and many more years, and may God bless you and your family, and I thank you.
Baba mtoka belungu, ikomo zalubanda, kwala kithi kwaZulu, ngoba zalwe kwaMashu, salongo lobeliseni salangomfo akhambule isililo abasikhala endlini kokwayiphethe awukhalela lutho kondaba kukhuluma nje kusendlini kwabo kwakantuzwa ubhushobukhali ubhushobhusha amadoda uncwadi zapho kikini kwangekanina ukamathathela kosabayikhiphe enyova ekhaya kubo badla amahlahla bede zozalibusa elasenza ngakhona kanti okande uzalibusa azone ethezele hlanga kwamakhosi
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd now like to call upon Ishwar as well as Ishwari to please join us as we cut the cake and sing happy birthday to our birthday boy. We would like all our dignitaries to please join us as well in the cutting of this cake. Ladies and gentlemen, if we could kindly ask Ishwari to please light the candles for us. There you go. Please put on your best singing voices tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to ask Mabeka, our dear brother Ishwar, to ask him to close his eyes, make a wish, and we all get ready to sing happy birthday. Give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Happy birthday, everybody. Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ishwar. Happy birthday to you. For he's a jolly good fellow. Jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us. So say all of us. He's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us, hip hip, hooray. Everybody together, hip hip, hooray. Let's give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Happy birthday, dear Ishwar. If you could kindly ask Mum to cut a piece of cake for you and feed you. There we go. Very special moment for Mum and son. Big round of applause, please. Ladies and gentlemen, like to call upon our birthday boy, Betha, to come and lead us into his keynote speech for us tonight and the vote of thanks. Please, if you kindly help us here, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, before Ishwar delivers his message and the vote of thanks, I'd like to call upon Padma Shri Anup Jalota to please join us up on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a rare honor. It has never been done before on the soils of South African ground. Would you be kind enough to go and stand there so we can take a photograph of you? Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. There's deep significance attached to this, and Padma Shri Anup Jalota will tell us a little bit more about it and give us an insight into this. Thank you. Thank you.
We all have seen, we all have heard the kind of services Ishwar has been doing to the society. In India, I have a foundation, Jalota Welfare Foundation, and we have been felicitating people who work for the music, for the culture, for the society. And here, in this country for the first time, my foundation is felicitating Mr. Ishwar Ram Lakshman for the work he has done and for the work he will be doing in future, because he is not stopping. I know every day he thinks a plan and he keeps it, he does it. Today, my foundation is giving him further strength by felicitating him. Thank you.
Huge congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. A massive round of applause from the Jalota Foundation tonight, honoring Ishwar Ram Lakshman. It gives me the greatest amount of pleasure now to call upon Ishwar, who will lead us into his message and the official vote of thanks.
Program Director, Mr. Ravi Rambhasad. Wena wenzo. Wena wenzo. Bayete. My humble salutations and prostrations at the lotus feet of my Divine Master, Sri Swami Shivananda, and my beloved spiritual leader, Sri Swami Sahajananda. My humble greetings to my mom present today, together with my family. His Majesty the King, Zulu Eliphezulu, Bayete, Hlangalom Mhlabathi, Hlangalezwe, Silo samabandla onke. Mntwana kaphinda ngene, Shenge. The MEC for Rural Development and Agriculture, Nomkosi. The Honorable Consul General, Mr. Raghunathan and Mrs. Rekha Raghunathan. Padma Shri Anup Jalota, all the way from Mumbai in India, and who's also has been appointed by the Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi, on the Board of Advisory. Reverend James Mtetwa, Member of Parliament from the National Council of Provinces, Mr. Omi Singh, Member of Parliament from National Parliament from the National Council of Provinces, the Director General of the KwaZulu-Natal Provincial Government, Mkwe, Directors from the Heritage Department of KwaZulu Provincial Government, Dr. Brian Tusi, Inkosi Chiliza, Chairman of House of Traditional Leaders, who is also present amongst us today, Inkosi Mthembu from Magegane area, that's my area, Judge Jerome Ngwenya, the Chairman of the Board of Ngonyama Trust Board, Hlanhla Mtaka, Kapati Group, my friends, family, colleagues, respected elders. Firstly, I would like to pay tribute and offering to my Divine Master Sri Swami Shivananda and Sri Swami Sahajananda, who having blessed me with the golden opportunities in life to serve mankind and to strive for the highest in life. I am thankful to my beloved masters because without their divine grace, nothing would be possible. And I wouldn't be standing here before you without their grace. Where everything happens by the will of God. And as His Majesty mentioned, I really feel blessed because I feel that in the past birth that we were together by it, Hlangalum Tlabat, and we are together now. I am also blessed today as I celebrate my 40th birthday. As a thanksgiving to God Almighty, I pay special tribute to my mom and my late dad, who gave their life to take care of us. My dad and mom suffered tremendously during their early years just to provide food on the table for us. My mom even went to the extent of even selling all her belongings just to provide food. Such is a divine mother. I can be proud today to stand before you to say that I am what I am because of my mom and dad. In the early 90s, I went to Richards Bay to seek employment. Life was not easy because I had to fend for myself. I give thanks to my aunt, who's here, Krishni, and Uncle Bala Raj, as well as Roy and Shirley Bisesa, who gave me a place to stay. By it. They really took care of me. Later I met Ishwari in Richards Bay, and thereafter we got married. And I pay special tribute to her and thank her for all the support and strength she gave me. I recall when we got married in 2003, Prince of Kwampinangene was amongst the guests of the cabinet at that time who have attended our wedding and showered their blessings upon us, sharing them. I was also actively involved in the Divine Life Society of South Africa, and it was through the grace of my master I served the institution with loyalty, with all my heart and soul. I cherish the days I spent and learned under my spiritual leader, Sri Swami Sahajananda. Bye. It is through this connection I understood that we needed to serve humanity, and there was a higher purpose of life. It was during this time I met His Majesty the King, Bayet King Goodwill Zwelithini Kabeka Zulu. I drove all the way to Nongoma, I clearly remember, just to look for the king. And I traveled to 2 palaces and I never found him. And I never gave up. And I went to Linda Zulu Palace in KwaNongoma. And I was so fortunate to hear that His Majesty is there. Upon my arrival, the secretary questioned me for almost half an hour. And after some time, she said to me, His Majesty will see me. And this was almost 17 years ago. The mighty king who reigns for 45 years today. This year is very auspicious as we celebrate the 45 years of His Majesty the King, who is the longest reigning king in the world. And 200 years celebration for King Shaka. I am also blessed today to have His Majesty, Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi, and all the dignitaries present here today, Amakhosi present here today. I can say thanks to God for making me part of His Majesty and the Zulu nation. I also, by it, accept your gift to me with all my heart and soul. By it. I feel this is all the doings of God, and it is more responsibility on us to build a nation going forward. His Majesty and Prince Buthelezi have always encouraged me in all that I did. By it, I have never in my entire life come across a king who is so humble. I pay tribute to you by it. Prince of KwaPhindangene, the royal family, and the entire Zulu nation, all its Amakhosi. And I'm so happy that the chairman of the House of Traditional Leaders is present here today, Inkosi Celiza Kwadunge, who has traveled a long way from Sisonke district to be with us today. And also by it for accepting me as one of the family members of the royal family, and also as a son, Hlangalo Mhlabathe, and a grandson, Sheng. I was also fortunate to have met the late Tata Madiba and worked closely with him, and who also was the patron of the Shivananda World Peace Foundation. He has given me so much hope and courage to continue serving humanity. And at that time, we built an orphanage with Madiba in Kunu, and we called it the Shivananda Nelson Mandela Orphanage. I also paid homage to the President of the Divine Life Society in Rishikesh, Sri Swami Vimalananda, and the Secretary General, Sri Swami Padmanabhananda, for their guidance and spiritual support that they give me daily. I strongly believe that everything happens by the will of God, and as one door closes, another opens. In God's eyes, we are all equal and His servants. We don't need positions to serve God or any institution to be recognized by in the form, and we need to serve God in the form of the underprivileged. I shall still continue to serve the people of our country in my small own way, whether be it to pick them up physically, give a glass of water, whatever God will, we shall try to continue to serve them. Our country is really going through turmoil, and we see daily how our people are suffering. most of them don't have food. It's not only black people in the rural areas, it's whites, it's Indians. So we all need to do our bit and follow what God has asked us to do. I can go on, but I would like to thank the following people tremendously who stood by me. I thank Sivalakshmi and Kugan Naidu, Mrs. and Mr. Vandia, Mr. and Mrs. Vishnu Maharaj at VM Holdings, who tremendously stood by me and up till now continuously holding my hand to walk my path. Vishnu, thank you very much. Mrs. Veronica Singh, Mrs. Maggie Lagan Prasad, Mr. and Mrs. Ivan Naidu have come all the way from Richards Bay. And not forgetting Pastor S.R. Paul. He's 93 years old, and I get a call every time from him, just encouraging me. I see him once in 6 months, but without fail, every month I get a call from him. And that's how we need to build a nation, to be together. I also pay tribute to Mr. and Mrs. Munsami, Governor, my father-in-law and mother-in-law, Mr. Anesh Singh, who lovingly made this peace pillar and brought it as a surprise here to me today. Mr. Kevin Joseph, Sri Kanan Veeramani and Suja Veeramani from Chennai, Sri Anup Jalota and his entire dedicated team, the Consul General and his dedicated team, Mr. Pandey, Mr. Gupta, Mr. Rawat, Mrs. Kalpita, Sen, Cheryl, in working together to promote culture. And really, sir, we want to thank you for giving us the opportunity to give our people the very best what India have. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not forgetting the staff of AC Industrial. I want to salute them. I really want to pay tribute to all of them. They all come from deep rural areas and have been with me for 17 years. And I also pay tribute to one of my staff who passed away in December, who was very close to me. And I really miss him. He was really dedicated to his work. He came as a laborer. I didn't know how to open my office, from the opening of the office to the alarm to the security, to all my secrets, everything. Today, I pay tribute to him, and that's Themba Ndlovu. In conclusion, Bayet Sangalom Sabat, I want to thank my family for being here today, for giving me the support throughout the good times, the bad times, my friends, colleagues, all of you are my family. My nieces, nephews who bring joy to me, Dia, Samir, Nishka, Sanvika, Tavashan. I want to say thank you to all of you. My eternal gratitude and heartfelt thanks goes to my beloved masters, Sri Swami Shivananda, and my beloved Swami Sajananda, for all the guidance that they have given me throughout my years and using me as an instrument within their divine mission. May you have a pleasant evening and enjoy. And remember one thing, that as His Majesty spoke about racism, we are all one in the eye of God. Today we have His Majesty here. Today we have Prince of Kwapindangana here, MEC from representing our government, Sri Anup Jalota, the Consul General, our Amakos is present, our members from National Parliament. We need to shake hands with our neighbor first. We need to come together at our very doorstep and thereafter go out onto our streets, build a nation. Let us do that. Because I'm very happy today I have Pumlani Mfeka with us. I'm very happy that you are here today. Because umuntu abantu. We need to build a nation, Baba. Let us build a nation. Let us come together as one family under one king. We need to, Pumlani, and let us take all our problems to His Majesty and solve them, and not the media. And let us build a nation. We are nothing without one another, whether we are blacks, coloreds, whites, Indians, we have the same color of blood in us. Let us be under our King and raise our voices to Him and let Him solve, as King Shaka did, to build a mighty nation. Baba Mfeka, tina fala sala phansi ngangonyama. Njalo. Ngiyabonga kakhulu. Wena wendlovu. Bayede. Hlangana amakhosi.
Let's give Ishwar Ram Lakshman a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for your warm, wonderful, and inspiring words. Ladies and gentlemen, to propose the toast, I'd like to call upon Mrs. Rita Abraham. Please join us up on stage. Thank you.
Good evening, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. Ishwar, it's indeed a pleasure that you asked me to propose a toast to you this evening. Ishwar, I ask God to grant you success in all your endeavors as a chapter of your new beginnings. May God grant you overflowing joy and abundant opportunities. Great people like you deserve all the best blessings in the world because you live your life to bring love and joy to others. Should your path be obscured with darkness, I pray that God's grace light up your path. Should your heart be burdened with fear, I pray that God's hands guide you. Should your hands feel empty and your struggles push you to the ground, I pray that God's love fills that void in your soul. With that, I would like to propose a toast. With all my heart, and the members of Gopio International and Gopio South Africa, I want to wish you a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause, please. Rita Abrahams, proposing the toast tonight to Mr. Ram Lakshman.
Happy birthday.
Sorry, I wear many caps, so I try to separate both the congratulations. Ishwar, on behalf of the South African Women's Forte, I'd like to take this opportunity to present you with a token of appreciation for your support to the organization.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go, Mrs. Rita Abraham. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, having said that, we have come to the end of our formalities this evening. Here's wishing Ishwar a very happy birthday. May you continue to inspire, motivate and encourage all the people around you. And like I said earlier on, you bring true meaning to the words, love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never. Let's give Ishwar a big round of applause, everybody. Thank you. As the evening progresses, Padma Shri Anup Jalota and troupe will be entertaining us. The dinner is now officially served. Ladies and gentlemen, the buffet stations are based before you. And please help yourselves and make your way through. Thank you very, very much.
Happy birthday.
Na re na na, na na re na, na na re na.